This is my first tutorial and we are going to take a look at making pretty cool pad sounds. Some creative ideas that are good. We're just going to start off with massive and go to the fourth envelope section right here um, and bring up the attack. Now in pads you usually want a long attack sound, always. Anything long and opening is going to be your friend, right? Okay, but we don't have to stick with traditional, or basic waves. We can go more towards a more creative approach um, by adding LFOs to your wave shape table. All right, and you get a different vibe for it. Another cool thing that I like to do for pad sounds that are evolving is adding an LFO to your filter that is opening up slowly. Okay, and you got to make sure your mix is down all the way. Turn your filter volume up, put it in series. Make sure that these guys, if you have multiple, make sure they're up to one, because I like to use one filter sometimes two, depending on what I'm doing. We can do that in later videos, but this is just creative ideas on your workflow just for now. And so to get this style, we bring this up so as it opens up slowly. We don't want it too long. And then we just turn that up, if you caught that. So what I did here is turned on the square wave and LFO6, plugged it into cutoff, a second modulation place, and then I increased the ratio by hitting the sync, putting it on 112. So when I hit, now, with that being said, you can come over here, add your effect sounds. Sometimes people want to expand it. Dimensional expander is great for making your sounds wider and putting a little reverb in it. And you can add more effects if you're using Ableton. Totally understand that you can use these over here if you don't want to use such effects over here. You can use your audio effects from your table. I like the effects that Massive comes in. You can create some pretty cool reverb depthness with your synths. This is also a good knob to map as well in Massive, just because you can add more depthness throughout the song that you're trying to create, or in particular, whatever creative aspect you're doing. Another great performance tool that I think is awesome is the Performer, by applying that to another wavetable. If you want to use it as an example, we're gonna go with bronze, right? And we're just experimenting. I have not a clue what these sounds are gonna sound like, but it's just a way to be creative, because this is what I do in particular to come up with new different sounds that no one else creates, is that I'll just experiment with different waves and go based off of that. And you can hit random, hit it again, keep coming up with something that you're looking for in particular, you know. And I'm gonna just add the ping pong delay because I need the echo, because that is what I'm looking for this sound in particular. And you can do however you want. Sometimes people separate these sounds by creating a little phase by throwing off a couple of semitones, and a semitone is going up by one, but centitones is the decimal spot. We can also add extra voicing to this. Stick in even numbers to save on CPU. That's another important feature to know about Massive, is that when you're in odds, more CPU is used. And this 10%, right? Using that. It's not as much. I mean, you're going to save off a few percentages. It just depends. Also, creating a full sound is great as well for expanding it for wider. And we are definitely clipping, so make sure you keep an eye on your volume. So that is that tutorial. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe if you like. There will be more tutorials to come about Massive, on mapping more knobs, key tracking, aftertouch, and many more videos of other things. Thanks. Bye.